Boom. We're in. It
Let's
is
go.
time. It is time. We're doing a mini tournament featuring four of the best no SLA runners of all time for money. Like what, 200 euros? I don't know the actual amounts.
Looks like we got 250 euros in total, where first place is going to get 100 euros, second is going to get 75, third is going to get 50, and fourth is getting 25.
Huge. For the best runners, we have Snek, current world record holder, Msushi, Can't Even, Burger, former world record holders, all top four. Here commentating, we have me, I'm Melon, and we have this guy,
And I am Fridge.
and we will be talking over them playing the game. And that's it.
Yep.
That's what we got going on today. Look at Burger screen. Oh, whoa, he is
Oh
going.
my god.
But it should be good, especially because three of these four players are in great form. All Snek, Can't Even, and Msushi have PB'd within the last like week or so or something.
Yeah. Burger I think was a couple weeks ago. Or
Burger hasn't
starting to reach
PB'd
that
for
couple.
like 4 months.
Yeah.
He's the odd
He's
one out.
It's okay. He's still going to drop a 56-30, I believe.
He is the dark horse of this one for sure. Because not only does he have the worst PB of any of the four, he's just the only one who hasn't been playing No Slay actively recently.
Uh-oh. Looks like Can't Even might have to restart his game. He got the cutscene glitch.
Classic. But yeah, outside of Burger, the other three should be interesting to see, and Burger could surprise us. You don't know, he's Burger. He's huge.
True.
I don't know what he's been doing. He may have been playing No SLA without my knowledge, but he hasn't PB'd as far as I'm aware.
Yeah. I would
Where is he?
imagine he's probably been keeping himself informed to a degree with Mel as he's been the Mel the game, not Mel the player,
No, no,
obviously.
no. I've
Uh,
been coaching him. It has been going well. He is in top form. Expect a breakout performance. No, yeah, he's been playing Mel, but I don't know if he's been doing that recently since Rattle got that beast of a time.
yeah, I'm not sure. Uh, but I'm trying to remember when his last PB was. I think it was only a couple weeks ago.
No,
In
he
Mel.
hasn't PB'd since his record, or at least not on
Oh, really?
SRC. There isn't any evidence of it.
Hmm. Either way,
But
it should still be a fairly good race.
oh yeah, it should still be good. No, I mean all their PBs are within 25 seconds of each other, regardless of if Burgers PB'd recently or not. They're all the
Yeah.
only people with 57s. They are by far the most like just prolific players of the past couple years. These specific four.
Oh
So
yeah, 100%. And kind of a bit of a new wave versus old wave as well, because you had Sushi and Can't Even, who their rivalry extends past Portal 2 even, um, with Portal games, and then the New Age runners with Snek and Burger.
yeah,
Um,
Burger was really the revelation. He kind of just out of nowhere, this kid named Burger40 just started dethroning the Kings. It was pretty sweet. And then Snek, Snek's dumb. Oh, what is
what
this?
happened?
Jaya? Okay. But yeah, and I mean, considering, I mean, just within the past 24 hours, we've had some potential incredible runs from Msushi and Snek. They're in the best form we've ever seen Noah Slay runners in. Those two, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And can't even Burger
Uh
can't be too far behind because they're both just good players. Huge amount of hours and experience in this specific category.
yeah.
And they are off?
I think so.
I
Maybe.
didn't we were messing around and I wasn't paying attention, but it looks like they are
Yeah, it looks
off.
like they are off. So it looks like we're going to be going into Portal Gun, I believe.
Mhm. Which is really important. It used to not be that important, but now it's very important. We're gonna have to see who's gonna end up getting fast dialogue here.
Yeah,
Oh.
it looks like bit laggy. Hopefully, Gio's internet isn't.
Yes, we are trying to see. We're actually just doing a little bit of a slow motion breakdown right now
Yeah.
of their movement. Snek did
Looks like
not get
Snek.
it. Well, Snek got
Did
like the
he?
weird backup. Can't even
I
got
thought
it.
I think Snek's in the top left, isn't he?
He is in the top left. He had to maybe he's just that good. So I think
Yeah,
did
maybe.
everyone get it except for Sushi?
I
It's hard for me to keep up
think
there.
so. I think you're right.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, Snek, I don't know what happened to his SR HUD, so we can't see his time. Um, but it does look like Sushi is going in considerably later than the other three runners.
Mhm.
Um,
I like this the color scheme too. Like, look at the portal
yeah,
guns. 3 colored ones, then Burger just doesn't play with 1. Beast. Relatively
yeah.
relatively okay smooth jazz from Can't Even and Snack. No blatant
and, S-
mistakes.
and
Sushi, former
Sushi
world
also
record
having
holder,
a
blazing.
really clean smooth jazz. Yeah,
Yeah, that was really good. I love that Sushi pre-ops every elevator. What a beast.
yeah. I think he's the only runner that does that as well. Correct.
Uh, I don't know if Rattle does it in OSLA, but I think Rattle I've seen enough of his gameplay to know that he pre-ops elevators and, like, mods and stuff quite a bit, so it wouldn't surprise me at all if he did it, but
Gotcha.
outside of him, I know the other 3 don't.
Well, looks like there we go. Now we have a Snek timer in which looks like Can't Even and Snek were exiting at about the same time. Sushi's gonna be followed by about that can end up being about 6 or 7 seconds. And then Burger entering about the same time as Snek and Can't Even, so just a bit behind RTA.
Yeah. RTA, they're all relatively close. They have, like, a little they're doing ghosts, right? Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're doing Ghost, but I do not think the sync is on. Um,
No one hits the CM button stick, unfortunate.
yeah, definitely. Um,
What? There's a
oh, if there's a
prediction?
prediction going on, make sure to vote for your favorite runner and who you think is going to win. You could win big internet points that are worth
They're
bragging
worth
rights.
real money. They're worth real currency. Oh my gosh, Snek, that was fast. Can't even still just shooting at nothing. That was pretty bad
Yeah,
from Can't Even. He definitely lost a significant amount of time there.
so
5, 6
definitely
seconds.
Snek is going to be in the lead for sure
I'm
after
s
this.
Yeah.
Leaving at 8:58.
I'm Sushi with a
Um,
relatively clean too, but no portal gun dialogue is gonna cost him. Snek definitely has a little bit of a barrier, 5 second barrier.
yeah. Now this is going to be the most important chamber though in this race,
True.
I think,
Whoever
because
gets yeah, Bets Rider.
whoever gets Bets Rider will be technically in record shape. Whoever doesn't, they're playing to win the game, to get the highest placement they can, not
Yeah, they're gonna
necessarily
be
for a
going for
PB.
the new column blocker skip, depending on if they get this. The new column blocker skip saves 10-ish seconds, maybe a little bit less, but still, it'll
Yeah,
make Bets Rider end up saving over 15 seconds, a little bit under
yeah.
15, like somewhere in that range,
I
and that's a
think
huge amount of time.
in total, I think it's about 20. I think it's 22 seconds if I have my math right. Ever since the laser platform optimization was found.
That's
Uh,
so much. I don't even know what you're
so
talking about. I'm excited to see it. Okay, but so we should be expecting them to reset for it at this point. They used to not, but with the new skip, we should be seeing them reset for it if they miss it, I'd
yeah,
imagine.
I would think so.
Okay.
Getting there up there is going to be not as difficult as just hoping that the clipboard is going to uh,
Snack missing it.
be nice to them. Yeah, Snack misses it once. He hits it
And
second try.
and he has a very quick save.
Can't
Can't even
even hits it first try.
So they are saving
Sushi.
or they are pausing right as they're about to jump and then scrolling the tick after they unpause, and that gives them that
Uh,
large boost. Sushi missing it repeatedly. Burger
yeah,
misses it.
Sushi. It looks like on fifth try.
Late try. Burger misses it.
Burger
Jump too
missing
early.
it, and
Okay.
then there's Burger hitting it. So I think
So
immediately here, Snek and Can't Even are kind of the front runners by a decent chunk now. Um, Now we just
yeah.
gotta hope that they all hit the clipboard on the way down.
You gotta imagine they will. It's pretty easy. So Sushi took definitely gonna lose a little bit of time there, but they all reset until they hit it. So they all
Yeah.
have the same state. They're all gonna be able to go for the same tricks that are gonna save time later in the run. So that's at least good. Because you would have hated to see someone reset for it 5 times and then just give up, and now they've lost another 20 seconds or something.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, Snek out in front, as I personally expected. He is different. I think. I think he is the The
Snek hits
true
it.
yes, Snek gets there. Can't even
Can't
gets
even hits
there.
it.
He's the beacon of the next era. Where did his timer go again? What is he
I don't
doing?
know.
What is
Um, I'm
Oh my gosh,
curious.
I love
So
Spitta. Spitta's so cool.
one thing I'm
Okay.
curious for Snek is I wonder if he has it on a bind, and he's just instinctively toggling it off. And then
Oh,
I
he's
didn't see if
doing
Sushi hit it or not.
okay,
Burger
they
hits
all
it.
hit it. They all hit it.
That's awesome
Yeah,
that
he
they
might
all hit
have
that trick.
the burger like jump bind or whatever,
Yeah,
where he just hits it all the time for no reason. Snack missing fast dialogue on Incinerator
yeah.
probably.
Looks like can't even also probably missing it. Um, let's see. Sushi can maybe regain some of that lost time by getting fast dialogue here. That'd give him about 5 seconds to work
Oh, that
with.
was very good.
And he definitely does hit it. I
That
believe
was
he
a
does. Yeah.
yeah, no, that was a really, really good Incinerator. It's really not that tight. Incinerator is just such a funky map that it's easy to mess anything up, but if you get through relatively smoothly with no mistakes, you don't really need to actively go fast to hit it.
Yeah.
Um, so now we're out of chapter 1, just generally the chapter of there's a lot of inconsequential stuff going on, and there's a few extremely key things. Some of the dialogues are very important to hit. Bet's right is very important to hit. The seam or the pancake shot can be finicky.
Mhm.
But out of there, we're into chapter 2. It's gonna be a lot of micro gains and relatively large time losses with dumb mistakes. Like, you could see someone lose 5 seconds on, laser stairs very easily, which is the
Well,
map
and like
they're
right
all
there,
in.
Snek's cube went high and can't even cop the cube before it could go. So that's going to be, I think, a tying effort from Can't Even potentially. Um,
Not even close.
Can't Even is still about 3 seconds behind, so it wasn't my best take of the
Dang.
afternoon, but
You know they're all good because they all got the cube through the portal. Easy.
yeah,
Yeah, but no, but, can't even not having a essentially mistake-free chapter 2 so far. A
yeah,
lot of just short, laser-based, quick movement, 1-2 portals, done with the maps. But now we're going into laser
yeah,
over goo, which you'd expect them all to just do wet maker and hit it first try, which is probably what we're gonna see. But this is a map
yeah.
where you can lose a couple seconds, just from missing it a few times. So
Mm. I do forget though if does Burger do Webmaker or does he do Super
yes,
Reportal?
no,
Okay, he
he does
does
not
do
do super.
Webmaker.
Honest,
Gotcha.
I might be. I don't know everyone's strats at the top, or like in the top like 15, 20. I might be the highest rated person to do super reportal. I'm not sure. But I'm not sure if, like,
Shazal I know does.
Shiz does it, Toast
Yeah.
or someone might do it, I'm not super aware. Burger m See, this is what we're talking
Oh,
about,
there we go.
Burger and this is where his newest elite rust might be showing, he just might be a little bit less sharp at these kinda tricks than other players,
Yeah.
okay? The
And then
camera trick
here we are
going
going to end
well.
up seeing an optimization that Snek does, but that Can't Even does not do.
Cube
Well, it
jump.
looks like and yeah, Snek hits it. Burger, of course, the camera doesn't land on the button, so he can't do the optimization.
Can't even
Um,
ki didn't even catch the cube. Yeah, was Msushi
yeah.
having trouble with the camera right there? Oh, looks like Sushi
Looks
goes
like he
for it as
landed it.
well.
Yeah.
Sushi strikes me as someone who would go for it based off of his pace, but he might just do it every single time, I'm not sure.
He does do it every time, and it's a route that I think is going to be more adopted into full game runs, just because it's not the hardest of tricks, and it does save about 2 seconds when
It's
completed.
not I should make a tutorial on it because I have a setup for it where you don't even jump, and it's essentially 100% consistent. At least I
Gee,
get it every time. Snack having a little bit of trouble, they're bouncing up off the panel. This is my personal least favorite map in No Soleil. It's just so boring.
yeah, it's the map that's the most like a cutscene while not being a cutscene, because like
Yeah.
there's only so much you can do.
Pit Flings.
And
So it used to be one of the scariest maps in the early game, in my opinion, when triple reportal was a thing, but super
mhm.
reportals have really taken the bite out of some of the scary maps, like Conversion
Oh yeah,
Intro. Well, honestly, that's still scary, but
yeah. I was about to say conversion intro is one where the super reportal I think made it more scary to go into. Same as three gels. Looks like Kane Even and Snek get it without problem.
you expect
Uh,
them all to get it without problem, yeah.
yeah.
They're so good at it, they just do it while moving backwards. I have to, like, stop and line up stuff. They just got it down. The
True.
hours showing up. Burger should hit it. Burger definitely falling a little bit behind,
Well, it
missing
looks
it.
like you can only get 4 reportals down rather than the 5 necessary.
Unfortunate. Burger definitely dropping here is both Snek and can't even have relatively fine Fizzler intros. Not the best.
Yeah. Snack leaving at 17. So it looks like Can't Even's 8 seconds behind. Snack and Sushi is going to be looks like 4 seconds behind Can't Even. So it's still a relatively close race, and then of course Burger RTA I think is behind by a couple of seconds. So I'll be curious to see what he ends up getting here.
Snek having trouble with double dialogue, interestingly. He's failed it twice already.
Oh wow.
Must have hit it there. What did you say Snek left at, by the way?
He left at 17:01 at a Fizzler intro.
1701. Okay, so he was on solid enough pace. Not great out of the first two chapters, which can be done relatively mistake free under
Yeah.
ideal conditions, but 10
Well,
seconds off
even
of 10, 12. But that was pretty bad from Snek, especially because he like
yeah.
waits. I don't think he uses the developer thing. So he had like multiple seconds lost after each of those. Should
Mhm.
even it up. If anything, Can't Even's gonna be ahead. He exited at 1805.
And yeah, Snack is gonna now be behind by a good chunk.
And he
Can't even getting
im-
not the best footing,
immediately
but
messes up upon taking the lead.
hey, you know what? That was a clean recovery, so he minimizes that time loss. Of course, going for the cube throw and hitting it.
Naturally. Msushi saves himself with the bounce. We should see Snek do just fine here. Yep.
And I think I'm curious now if Sushi is going to be ahead of Snek coming out of this chamber as well.
It'll be yeah, he will be.
Yeah, so Snek is now going to be in third. Um, Burger is now entering into Ricochet, so I think he's still probably in fourth at the minute.
Oh, Burger's in fourth.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we might never see him claw his way out of that hole unless we see some drastic mistakes from anyone in the top three, which is to
Yeah.
be expected in my opinion. But it's unfortunate, just because he's clearly not going to be as in shape as the other three, based
Mhm.
just off of the last couple of weeks.
Well, one thing in terms of maybe he comes back is I'm curious to see how Chapter 7 or Chapter 6 treats all these runners because Sushi quite famously has some issues with Chapter 6 and 7. Uh,
I
so
think
does Snek.
everyone does though.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
they're definitely the hardest chambers in the game. And on top of that, you have
that's kind of the new
tons of
death
pressure.
sequence. Yeah,
Oh,
well, not
yeah.
even new, but it's just been almost enhanced as time has gone on.
Mhm.
If anything, this is also one thing to note. As he misses door skip, Snek has claimed earlier today, Chapter 3 is my chapter. So we might be seeing him claw some time back here, or we might see him to continue doing stuff like missing door skip and just this could be where we see him come back a little bit.
Yeah.
But Can even does have a pretty solid lead at this point. And Sushi's making it kind of close though. Ooh, I like that. I forgot now that you have Bets Runner, you don't have reportal. You can just hop over.
Mhm.
Sushi still reportals over. Oh, they are tied out of Turd Intro. Sushi and Can even are both at 2023. So
Yeah,
those
that's
are actually neck and neck.
the
Snek about 8
rivalry
seconds
is
behind.
the rivalry
Yeah,
continues.
we were talking a little bit about, the new schools come along, validated them. No, they're still
Ken
doing the
Evans
same thing.
got that pretty quickly. Sushi looks like it took him a couple of tries, so Ken Even will probably be ahead by about a second coming out of this chamber.
I think Sushi's behind a little in real time, but their timers are roughly synced. Might be about a
Yeah,
second behind now or so. Burger falling quite far behind in real time. Still not done with
yeah.
Turd Intro yet. Gonna be like almost a full map behind here. That was pretty nice from Can't Even doing the turret hop. Sushi also gets it.
Also
Nice.
doing it.
Is that hard? I've
Uh,
never tried it before.
it's actually not that hard. It's something that once you kind of understand how props work with the game, if you
Snek does not care to
learn
try it.
them.
I think Snek
I'm
has a few safer honestly, compared to Sushi seems to be, like, fully updated and in the know on just doing everything. There's a few
yeah,
things that Snek doesn't do, probably purposefully or maybe just because he hasn't bothered yet, but, like, I know he
mhm,
has the safest possible laser chaining and stuff like that,
yeah.
so that doesn't
Well,
surprise me.
and that's gonna help him with his consistency largely as well. Uh,
Yeah, and it doesn't, like, seem to matter. He seems to just, regardless of what strats he uses, outpaces everyone, so
yeah,
why would you do the riskiest strats when you can just do safer ones and beat everyone anyway?
definitely. Well, and then to kind of draw some parallels to with Msushi and Snek, is they both started as CM players, um, or at least had very large CM stints in their Portal 2 careers, and you know are putting that knowledge of the game to get them no slaw records.
Undoubtedly. Snek having a little bit like, I don't even know Can't even definitely had some good CM times, but Snek was, like, 3rd in single player when he
Snek
started, I
is
think. Snek's
Snek is now second SP in CM. So he has the only person that has him beat in SPCM is Unity, in which that first place mark is probably going to stand for um, a significant amount of time.
so now they're on to the Forsaken strat.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fast from Can't Even.
Well, and
Doesn't
can't
hit,
even
though.
looks like he's going to get the bad stuck. But interestingly, with can't even is he doesn't do an extremely optimal way of getting into the observation room like Msushi does. And then Sushi's going to be getting to that elevator as a result about 3 seconds quicker. Sushi going to be taking one try. No, second try for Sushi. So that's definitely um, going to be huge for him. Snek is going to get it first try. Can't
Wow.
even. Looks like he's on his fourth try.
Snek only 5 seconds behind Sushi here, and it looks like Can't Even's definitely gonna fall behind a bit after this, falling
Yeah.
7 seconds behind Snek, so pretty significantly behind the leader. Uh, dang. You could really see the fact that because Can't Even got a PB in the past week or 2, but I don't know if he's been playing every day like it seems that Snek and Sushi have for, like, the past couple days in the past weekish, you know?
Yeah,
Like, they've been
definitely.
really putting the hours in, and it
Well, and
showed there.
Sushi
They both had great calm blockers.
Well, in Sushi yesterday, I think his stream ended up being 7 hours of him playing full game, and
Yeah,
of
you
course
can
he
tell
had
that
that pace and
he
getting the
wants
PP.
like, this is the he's gotten record when new strats have been discovered before. I forget what it was, but he got, like a 59-30, and just, like, there's been a few records he's gotten like that, throughout the
Yeah,
years, ever since Can't Even's kind of had a dominant reign, where you'll just snipe it from Can't Even for a couple days or a week or something because a new strat comes out or he just gets one, but Can't Even will always take it back, but I've never seen Sushi grind like this in the entire time that I've been active.
yeah. This has definitely been the best that Sushi I think has ever been by quite a bit, even on a mentality level. Um,
They're entering the best part of the game right now, behind the scenes, is where you're probably gonna
True.
see if you had to guess, Snek could gain a couple seconds, but in this part of the game, since it's all movement based, uh, one mistake becomes more noticeable since you really shouldn't be making any in
Yeah,
like catwalks, but it's pretty easy to just circle jump into the edge of a catwalk and all of a sudden any sort of good movement you've been doing is negated. But you'd
mhm.
imagine you'd see Snek loses control and jump into the see that cost him like 3 seconds, and he's probably not gonna see any benefit from his better movement.
And here we are into escape. Looks like Sushi's gonna get the hop around the clip brush. Snack is gonna get it. Uh, so overall, the two front runners have had clean escapes. So is Can't Even so far. Um,
I
so
don't even know what map Burger's on. I'm gonna be
I
honest. I have no
think
idea.
I think Burger right now might be on triple laser, or he just now left triple laser.
That's really unfortunate. Yeah, Burger's. Oh no, he's getting into triple laser. Oh,
Yeah.
ah.
So I don't know what because I see that they're also typing something in chat, and I can't really tell what it is, but I think partially the reason why Burger's in the back of the pack is just because he hasn't had much nearly as much no slaw game time as the other three runners as of recent.
Yeah, no, that's entirely the reason. In his peak, Burger was you like to every good runner, you'll be like, "Oh, they're so good and they're so consistent." But I'm not
Yeah,
sure Burger was really, really consistent
yeah, definitely.
when he was at his most active. He'd play a lot too. Like, his splits have, like, almost 2,000 runs, I think. Like, at
Mm.
least, like, 1,800. So he put a
Snek
lot of
hits
time
it.
in. Yeah, they should all be hitting this. This is not a okay, well, I don't think Kane even goes for it because he's scared and a child,
Yeah.
but the other 2, everyone should be going for that. That should be standard. What does Msushi call it? He calls it something weird, doesn't he?
He calls it the Big Z, I
Isn't
believe.
that the character from Surf's Up? That's like the main
I think
hero.
that's. I don't remember. I think.
Like, the guy is called, like, Big Z, and then I'm not gonna spoil Surf's Up, but they're on Kurosawa now. No one goes for Conveyor Skip, I don't think. Yeah, shocking.
Yeah, unless Burger maybe goes for it later, but
Nope, it's not gonna be a little bit of trouble, but shouldn't be too bad. I don't know their pace. It looks like Snek is a few seconds behind Sushi because he's behind an RTA and their timers are almost exactly synced,
yeah.
but not significantly. I mean, if 2 seconds isn't gonna seem like a lot until they're going into Finale 4, you know?
Hmm.
Like, that's essentially they're even. Sushi okay, they both get the
Oh,
shot in about the same time. Can't
yeah.
even still lining it up. All their timers are really close, it really is basically just like whoever is ahead physically is ahead.
Hmm.
Like, and the time difference is about what's there. As Burger hops past the panels, the other 3 almost about to cut the tubes in Neurotoxin Sabotage the next map, so the gap is with how big these maps are, it's really only widening, but these 3 very close.
Yeah. Sushi leaving at a 28:29. Snack leaving at a 28:31. And Can Even leaving at a 28:40. So within 12 seconds of each other.
Beast. And we're not even into the part of the game where, like, 12 seconds can come and go like that. Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna see I'd be very surprised if we didn't see some significant swings in the next, like, 10 minutes. Like,
Hmm.
someone's gonna mess up Crazy Box. What strategy does Can Even use for Crazy Box? Does he still
So
stuck
Can
launch?
Even, he still does the stuck launch. So I think Can Even, he's going to end up, he's either going to end up, oh, Snek missed a
Ooh,
pipe.
that's embarrassing.
Um, but you know what? He has a good save, so it works out for him a little bit.
Shockingly,
Uh,
for
yeah.
someone the general one thing, at least at lower levels, like, not top levels, but somewhere in the 30, like, 10 to 30 range, the
Hmm.
thing that separates CM and no sleigh runners is generally, like, just, like, CM runners are generally just, like, better movement, generally better players, they do riskier strategies, but they always have, for lack of better terms, the most shit saves. But that doesn't seem to
Yeah.
be the case with Snek at all. He's a really good saver. He's kind of that's one thing that always really impressed me about Msushi and Kane even is their ability to just always have a save exactly where they need it. And Snek, maybe he doesn't have it, and that was just lucky. But I would never have saved there. That was really nice.
Yeah, definitely a huge save for him. Into the tube ride. Not much is happening. We can watch Burger for a bit.
Yep, this
He's
will be the last
still.
time I watch Burger.
No, we'll watch him in long fall. We'll watch him in long fall.
That's so true. He'll be
He'll be in core by
blazing
that point.
through. Yeah, he will be. He'll be in the cutscene part of core, and that's way more interesting.
True. I am really curious though, like how Crazy Box ends up going for these guys, because Snek Sushi they do seam shot. Can't even does stuck launch. So I'm curious if the
Mhm.
consistency of the stuck launch is going to outpace the potential uh, slow seam shot.
Well, with the time that they put into Seam Shot, well, the thing about both those strategies is there are things that seem to either go like you do them really well first try, or they just lose you the most insane amount of time. Because losing
Yeah.
any part of the stuck launch can really kill your momentum for the trick, and cause you to miss it over and over and over again.
Mhm.
And for Seam Shot, just like sometimes you're just barely wrong. and you just keep hammering that one like spot, and it's just wrong, and you just keep losing time. And they're both tricks that can really bite you in the ass. So it will be interesting to see.
Oops, Snek timer's gone again. And even with Burger being as far behind as he is RTA, uh, he only seems to be behind about 30, 40 seconds of game time, which is still a decent amount. Like
Really?
it's not like a great pace. I mean,
No
yeah,
way.
he's about 40 seconds behind, and it's about a 50-second cutscene here.
Yeah, but
Um,
they're like a minute into core.
I'm just trying to be optimistic for Burger, man.
I think the way to frame it is that look at how far behind Burger is of these three runners,
Yeah,
right? Just it really is quite a lot, and he's still on like like low 59 pace, or
yeah,
like he's still on
definitely.
from almost anyone, still great pace. Like these
Yeah,
people are so much better than you. You watching right now, they're way better than you. It's crazy. They're way better than everyone, and that's why it's so much fun to watch them because they're just well, as Msushi struggles with the button because they're just cracked.
yeah. And part of me, in terms of like watching all these runners go, I do just kind of hope that Can even somehow just pulls out a task strat, like he somehow just does a steam shot and like bomb flings or something crazy.
Yeah, they just know something that we don't.
Yeah,
Task task on SGDQ July 1st, by the way. I think I got that right.
yeah, you're right. July 1st.
Huge.
Um,
They're all at the same spot. That's
oh
sick.
yeah, Burger has arrived.
Yeah. I wasn't even looking at him. I was looking at the other three. They're like all at the same 5-second junction of the cutscene, but Burger's hanging
Yeah,
out. He probably is about. It's hard to say. We can check core exits, but he might be like a minute and a half behind.
yeah.
It's hard to gauge when it is both timer and RTA is so different than the others. But
Mhm.
I think a minute and a half is a good guess.
Well, I'll be curious to see um, all of the core exits for the top three because I
Hmm.
think they're going to be very similar.
What do you think? Do you think they hit? Think they hit quick fall or whatever it's called?
I think Sushi might. No, I was
Nope.
dead wrong on that prediction. He lost
Snek
time.
does.
Snek did,
That was beast from Snek.
and so did Can't Even.
Oh
So
05,
literally, I was 0 for 3
oh
on that prediction.
09, and 13. So all within 8 seconds of each other.
Yeah,
34:05. Not. I mean, like
it's
we've
not
been
the
a little
best
bit
of
spoiled
exits, but
recently because like it used to be that like a 33 exit was unheard of, literally never been done before,
yeah, and
and
then
now we've been seeing Sushi and Snek get them consistently,
well, yeah. Not to mention, Snek this morning gets a 33-35 core exit, in
which
a pace that would ultimately die, which is
is
insane.
so hard to
Like,
like. That is so good. It is
well, because
ridiculous.
what's
I can't even do
insane
it
to think
justice.
about right now is that in record, in fact, Snek right now he's only 8 seconds behind record. Um, and
But the thing
in
is,
turn, they're all within 20 seconds of record pace right now.
yeah, they are all very close to record objectively, but the potential for specifically Sushi and Snack for the past even just couple days with the paces they've been posting is
Yeah.
so high that it almost feels like beating record doesn't matter. They want that run. They want the run that's going to give them that insane pace and follow through. And they can both smash record. We could like
Oh yeah,
in the
definitely.
coming weeks, I would be pretty surprised to see if we didn't see some significant time cut off the Noah Slay record.
Yeah, like it wouldn't surprise me within the next week if we do see that 56. Like the kind of infamous,
Oh, it
like
would shock me. That's so hard.
I mean, yeah, it's a hard record, but I mean, Snek today into Underground and Cave Johnson, he was 7 seconds ahead of that mark.
So
Um,
ridiculous.
which
And now they're onto the real meat and potatoes, by the way. This is where we're
yeah,
gonna this is where you make that bread and stack with a good underground. Jeez. That's a CM underground.
that is a CM Underground.
Good lord. That was fast. That's better than my CMPB, almost undoubtedly. Given the ignore the fact it's probably from 2019, but that was smooth. What is he? What?
He wants to get up there.
What is he doing? What the hell? That's crazy.
Oh, Snek actually might lose time here in Underground getting to the vault. No, he's fine. Okay.
Nah,
Just
he's
in
doing
time.
great.
Snack with a 36-31 out of there. Sushi with a 38. Can't
Definitely.
even.
Well, he gained like 4 seconds over Sushi on that map,
Yeah.
and
Well,
he
in
is a absolute beast at Cave Johnson.
well, in fact, now that I'm remembering it, Snek's record, he might be ahead of record now. Hold on. What did we say? A 36-31 exit out of that chamber?
Well, we can check here.
Yeah.
36 or 37 flat. No, 37:02.
Yeah. So Snek is officially ahead of record by 2 seconds right now.
Huge. I
Um,
don't know how good his late game is, but that's saying something considering that
it's
record's really good.
his underground has I think 13 seconds of time save, so
Oh,
that's definitely where he picked up that time. Uh, I know there's got to be a gyrograph floating around here somewhere, but
oh, seam shot, my strat, my strat.
yep.
Co-owned by Kendall.
We love
I,
seam shots for the most
we
part.
we like this seam shot. This is
Ooh,
an objective good.
that was a really clean. Oh my god, Snack, chill out. Oh my god.
Yeah, this guy's the future. Yeah, this guy's the future. He's the present too, but he is
Oh
also the
yeah.
future. Like he he was up by what, maybe a little bit under 10 seconds. He's gonna be up by more than that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Snack leaving with a 38:01, still 2 seconds ahead. Uh, and then Sushi, yeah, to 38. What was that
This
going to
was
be? A
close.
38. Like, yeah, this was close. Like, what, 4 chambers ago?
And now he's up by 20 seconds.
Yeah.
And he's not slowing down. He doesn't go for okay. See, this is what I'm saying with Snek outdated strategies. He could go for bomb flank super reportal because it's something completely in his skill range and it would save him a couple seconds, but that doesn't seem to be what he's about. And really Sushi doesn't either. And Can't even doesn't either. None of them go for it.
I know Sushi does on some runs where he's kind of behind, but it is still a hard strat that if you fail it, you lose time the moment you miss the trick once.
Yeah, that's true,
Um,
but that shocks me to be honest. We will see. I mean, they'll be in chapter 8, but we will see Burger go for it.
yeah, and here we go. It's not going to get that seam shot quickly.
Yes.
Yes, he hits
Yep.
that first try and hits it about 4 times before going through. Uh, and just a clean crazy box as well. Snek looking at the competition down doing the seam shot and the stuck launch. And Snek gonna be
Wow.
entering that elevator.
You can't even gonna hit this first try.
Yeah. It
That
is
is
impressive how consistent Can even is with that stuck launch.
yeah,
Um,
and he is like it doesn't make sense that he keeps doing it really, in my opinion. But
yeah.
like like the fact that he's put so much time into getting that good at it, it makes sense that he wants to keep doing it.
Hmm.
But wow, this was so close. Everyone was like within 8 seconds. It was super close. It was anyone's game. And then what is he doing for reportal? This
Yeah.
cocky bastard.
Well, so does Sushi. It's a strat that's being adopted by top runners now. It's honestly not that hard of a strat. It's something I do in my runs.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. I didn't know that that's something that people do. That's so weird to me that they do this and then there's like other things they don't do. I will never understand what people choose to go for and what they won't.
Fair.
But
Also, I think Snek. What does Snek leave potatoes at? He left. I don't know. I guess we'll see what he leaves prop intro at. To see if he is still paced record wise.
oh, Burger
Um,
doing and missing uh Super Portal. Unfortunate.
yeah,
But
definitely
there's
unfortunate,
the
but he does
strat.
get it second try, so that's
It's
good.
just so cool looking. It just looks
Um,
cool.
and then I did see what Snek exited prop intro at, but I do think he's still ahead of record.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Um,
He hasn't had any significant mistakes.
mhm.
But
And One big thing too is that he has
Whew.
a lot of time saving three gels. So if he can get three gels going for him, then he can really make some waves.
Sushi based, based. So
Oh yeah,
true.
goes
That's
for
the
the super reportal.
you love that.
Yeah, so Snek leaves Proplings at 41.20 as record is a 41.24, so he's now 4 seconds ahead of record.
Huge. Well, I mean, like, we can just see that die right here.
Yeah, this is true.
Like,
Uh, I mean, we
because
saw this with M Sushi's record, or not record, sorry, M Sushi's PB yesterday.
because for those not
He got
this is the least consistent trick in the game, we'd say probably, right?
one of the most, but he still hits it. So Snek is going to be past one of the bigger barriers um, in terms of the run potentially dying to just a singular trick. Sushi's been having issues with Lemonade. Is he going to continue to have those issues? Nope. He's going to hit it. Uh, can't even. He's going to hit it. And then we
Free
got some
trick.
time to definitely. Then we
Sushi
get
getting the high launch, though, losing him even more time over Snek, who just finished the chamber.
yeah, 42-12. And now into the chamber that I think is the toughest for Snek. Because his record I think has about 15 seconds here, if I'm remembering correctly. His pace that died today died mostly in three gels, as he went from 22 ahead to 7 ahead of best pace ever.
Do we
Um,
know what part of the level he typically struggles with? Because there's multiple hard parts. The CM part, for someone who's played it a lot in CM, probably shouldn't be what he's failing. Is it this? I'm assuming it's he has troubles with this.
I want to say it was both the way that he gets the stuck launch and he had a failed super report. Um, which I mean, the way that the Sushi and Snek do this stuck launch can be definitely very risky, but Snek hits it. Um, so assuming he
And
gets up here, this is a bit more than just a little pacer into
no, this
Chapter Eight.
is objectively ahead of world record. And I don't, as someone who has in the past competed in high level noticeably, not as much anymore. It kind of felt getting past three gels as if like you should keep what you're on. Like
Yeah.
there was nothing in chapter 8 or 9 that I would, like, feel okay or understand losing time in. It's all relatively easy tricks, a lot of
Hmm.
funnel fly, a lot of like, just slow moving, a lot of movement, but nothing where you should be losing huge amounts of time, really.
Yeah, definitely.
So, it always felt like a run was, like, really real when you get past 3 gels because all the hard stuff is done. You're just kinda coasting throughout the rest of the game, there's nothing too bad.
Well, let's see how
So
test goes real quick, because I know test is a part where sometimes there can be some choke point for Snek. I think he's got that.
no, he's
Yeah, he
good.
does. So now
Is he
he's
a cu
past that third choke point.
is he a cube throw failure?
I want to say he had a run today that he missed a cube throw.
That's funny. That's a
And then of course
that's a challenge
Snek's
mode player.
one of Snek's recent runs. He was behind by I think it was like 12 or 13 seconds into test, and then he got test launched. So there was almost a record with test launch. Of course, that run didn't go to completion.
That's funny.
Um, yeah, Snek coming into this chamber, um, he was 5 seconds ahead of record, but he's also only 2 seconds behind the best pace ever, set by himself. So he's
Snek absolutely rolling and smoking the competition as
yeah.
Burger enters 3 gels. Snek really foot on the neck right now. Has not made a significant mistake in a little bit. He's probably gonna mess up soon
Snek
because
leaving
I
at
said that,
45.18.
but
Um,
goddamn is he on a heater.
officially, Snek has just taken the best pace ever in test by 4 seconds.
That's funny.
Um, he almost hit the funnel there. It looked like, and then he kind of, oh my god, he kind of pre-walked the portal shot. That's awesome.
You did yeah. He is good at funnel intro. I know that because of his speedrun mod gold is quite good as well.
Yeah,
He just, like, has that's the thing is that he's just better at the game than the other
Yeah.
3. That's the that's really the fundamental takeaway is he is, like it's just the we always talked for years about, like, "Oh, what if Zype played full game? What if just, like, any top level CM player put a 9,000,000 hours into the game, played full game?" But this is that moment, and Snek
Yeah.
is showing the difference, and it's awesome.
Leaving looks like leaving ceiling button at 46.18. Uh, Still ahead by record by 5 seconds and best pace by 4.
I don't know what the lead is over the other 3 because we're kinda just only talking about Snek right now, but I think Even versus Msushi could be kinda close, like, the battle for second unless Snek makes a massive mistake and other people get back
Yeah,
in the conversation, but right now, it is a battle for second. 1st and
definitely.
4th seem pretty set, but there could be some changing between Even and Msushi. Looks like Even's ahead right now, maybe by 10 seconds? Maybe a little bit less,
Yeah, can't even.
which
He's going backwards.
is see, like, Snek 47.02, Even's 10 seconds behind that, and he's 10 seconds from finishing this level at least.
Yeah.
So it really has not gotten any closer. If anything, Snek is substantially extending his lead.
Mhm. Well, and with that wall button too, unfortunately, M Sushi entering in the day with a ton of times that were than the best pace ever. He is now down to 1, as Snek takes it by about 5 seconds. Um,
Is it just column blocker?
so yeah, it is now just column blocker, in which that column blocker split, I don't know if it can be beaten for quite a while. Also,
Snek's
what
gonna
a
beat it.
clean ending! That
Snek
was
is
a
gonna beat it
really
in
clean ending.
3 days. But yeah, no, Snek taking 5 tries to hit the shot, but then afterwards having a good rest of the chamber to make up for it. So if there's time loss, it should be hopefully minimal.
Yeah. Sushi looks like entering into funnel catch at 48.00, and Snek leaving it at 48.03.
Jesus Christ.
He is actually just a chamber ahead right now.
Which is so ridiculous. Playing against the 2 players who dominated this category for 5 straight years. You started
Yeah.
within, like, got record and within, like, the last, like, 3, 4 months, and now he's straight up lapping them proverbially. Just
Hmm.
and he's still playing well. Like, he's probably a little in his head, right about now. He actually,
Oh
if he's
yeah,
in a call,
definitely.
he might be I think the players are calling, correct?
Oh yeah, they definitely are because you can see in the top right of Snek's
So,
screen that
I'm interested in the,
they're all
like,
talking.
player dynamics. Like, if he's still, like, talking or if, like, he's saying, like, "Guys, I'm on one right now." Because, like, this is a good pace, objectively, but we're so
Oh
late in the
yeah.
game that having a best known pace ever is kinda just being ahead of record.
Oh yeah.
These and there's still more room to squeeze out. It's just crazy.
It was 49.13 leaving catapults.
I
Uh
think it was relatively
there's
clean. I
about
wasn't
4 seconds.
looking too closely. You'd like to
He had a bit
see.
slow of a bonk. Like he was in the air a bit longer than he would want to be ideally. Um,
Oh, that was
However,
clean.
also we might see the laser platform optimization here.
That was
Um,
very clean by Snek. Just the actual chamber part. I
so
always think the
yeah,
actual
so he
chamber
is
part is
gonna do
fun.
it. So he hits the funnel early with Bet's Rider so that he can then do that fall.
That's so
Um,
sick. That is so
and
sick.
ultimately, he is now going to leave that chamber about 3 seconds earlier than he would with the other strat.
That is
Um,
awesome. Oh my god. I forgot that was a thing. That's so cool. I can't even strike me as someone who wouldn't do it. Oh, no, he does it. Did is so they because if I feel like if Can't Even adopt something, it's probably good because he seems a
yeah,
little bit
it's
less willing to do things than some other people.
mhm. It's
So,
definitely a pretty easy strat. It's something that if I do runs, I also will do.
gotcha.
Um, because
It's
even if you get kind of
fridge
the
viable.
fridge viable, this is true. Um,
I'm
because
assuming
even if
Snek
you
did
get
most
kind
of
of
them.
a because even if you don't get the greatest of faults, you still save about a second. Um,
Gotcha.
Oh,
There
can't
was a
even. He speed locked into just the wrong direction. So he's going to be
uh,
taking the funnel. Uh, and here we go into the last CFG map in the game for Snek. So,
mhm. And this is one that you're gonna like to get out of. Just getting funnel fly is always a little bit not scary, but, like, it's just another thing that could potentially go wrong.
yeah. And it doesn't.
It
Uh,
doesn't.
in fact,
He's
that was
out.
pretty clean.
He made it out with
So,
a 51-22.
so Snek
So,
is, by the way, just a whole chamber ahead. There is nobody in repulsion polarity right now, but he is in
there's no
finale
one close. Yeah.
one. And he's, I believe, if I'm seeing my numbers right here, he is about 10 seconds ahead now. Um, so we're potentially going to see a 1x, maybe even an OX,
Well,
assuming the rest of the
so
game
he
goes well.
exited at 51-22, meaning that if he wants to get a record, he needs to get roughly a 6-minute or better chapter 9.
Yeah.
And I know Snek is cracked, but 6 minutes is relatively good. I feel like a good chapter 9 now is a 550. So we're still in the like, a significant mistake will heavily damper the chances. He is not, like, too far ahead, really.
Yeah.
There's still good chance that one thing goes wrong and it's kinda over, but with regards to the race, it would need to be a pretty bad mistake. But he gets through finale 1 just fine, and he strikes me as someone that does not taper off as the game goes on. Like, he doesn't strike me as one part of the game is way stronger than the rest. I feel like he is good at chapter 9, as Can Even and Msushi still pretty close to each other, but Can Even having a much more significant lead than he did earlier. Can
Yeah.
Even we kinda have our places set, it would seem, unless there is huge, changes in the last few chambers.
Yeah. Definitely.
Doesn't even get shot. He didn't even get
Yeah.
hit by the turrets. Holy
So
shit.
53-10, leaving finale 2, he is 10 seconds ahead now. Earlier, I misspoke saying he was about 12. He was about 8 seconds ahead, but now he is about 10 seconds. Uh,
And as we get closer and closer to the last chamber of the game, which very I wanna say there's a lot of I think for challenge mode, Finale 4, it's just not that it's a pretty bad map. I think it is a good end to the run. It is
yeah.
it is long, which is fine because it's the end of the run and it's, like, gives you a little bit of time to feel nervous.
Hmm.
It is, the boss fight, whatever, it is very chokeable still. There's a
Yeah.
lot of skips and stuff going on here, a lot of strategy, bomb preserves, finicky things that can go wrong and oftentimes will. So this is by no means a done deal.
Yeah. Well, and there's also just that 2 minutes where you're kind of just sitting there in the cutscene, and you're like,
Yeah,
especially
no,
if you're on a
it gives
great pace,
you
like you just sit there and you're marinating and just thinking,
oh, you're marinating.
now I got, you know, 8
It
seconds to not lose.
it gives you 60 seconds to think about what you've done.
Yeah.
As, I'm not sure Can even seems to be on pretty solid pace still, honestly. Like, I don't think
Oh
he's
yeah.
not with I don't think he's within 20 seconds of Sneck, so I don't think he's within PB pace, but he might be still eligible for a high 57?
Yeah. I think even sushi might be 57 possibility. I could be wrong.
Oh, I think Sushi's now, like, almost 15 seconds behind Can even, if not more. So,
Yeah.
I don't think he's 57able anymore,
Well,
but
about how long is the starting area, would you think? About 15 seconds? Like the
to
before
get
the
into
elevator
the
ride?
yeah, like 10.
And then yeah, I think sushi also still might be 57. Like it'd be like high 57, but I still think he could get it. Um oh, but
Well,
look at Burger40. That was a clean finale one.
oh, we you love
Uh
to see it. And this is where Sneck has to really this is where he has to do it.
yeah.
Now
He gets that core. He's gonna not let it go.
Oh,
So
he
he's
did not throw it. He is a little bit he might be improving a little bit now because he might be used to bomb cycles when he hits that throw. But he no, he knows it still. Oh, does he not get the
nah.
second one?
So he gets the bomb preserve and it hits him, but we're not gonna see a second bomb preserve.
As far as bomb preserves go,
So
I think the first one is the more important one, but he misses that
yeah.
as well.
Oh, he has
Oh
bad
my
ending. So that's really unfortunate for him because I think that that might
oh my
send the
god.
ship on record.
That might send the ship on the record. That might send the ship on him winning this race.
Yeah.
This might be Can't Evens to lose. Can't Even already on to the
Yeah.
second bomb. He hit the first bomb. He is Can't Even's
Yeah,
tied with
I
Snek.
I think Sushi might even win get second now. I genuinely think that Snek may have just put himself into the coffin.
Oh, yeah, no, Snek still hasn't gotten rid of the
Wow.
score. This is Can't Even is significantly ahead now.
And I don't really know
Unbelievable.
what he's doing. Does he not have a save that he can try to save that with? But I guess there it is. That
Well, I'm
is
not the
the second core.
well, I'm not the record holder. I don't know. That's his job. But
True.
Can't Even about to put the third core in.
Yeah.
This is the most can't even win I have ever seen in my entire life. It strikes me as such a can't even thing to be behind the whole time, and then just goddamn golden boy watches the new up and comer just choke. Oh my this is the most can't even way to win ever.
Oh
Just
my
behind the
god.
whole time, comes out of nowhere, and he's gonna get the most Mickey Mouse ring I've ever seen in my entire life. Jesus Christ. Unbelievable.
Oh man.
Burger40 en route to get 3rd place. No, okay. Snek is still
I was about to say
Burger40.
Snek still very well might get like a very low 58,
I
but
think
I
he
think
stopped. I think he's tilted and he stopped trying. As
and
can't
can't
even
even
misses
he misses moonshots. We may not even see oh, his game
50.
crashed. Well,
Let's go sushi. Wait, can sushi win?
Sushi
Sushi.
might win this race. It
Wait,
depends.
Snek is at Snek. Wait, Snek's ahead of sushi.
Snek to the 58.
Snek. Could Snek win this race?
Snek, I think, wins this race. I think Can't Even's gonna recover his timer. Sushi gets
If
a
I'm can't
fifty-eight
even, I forfeit.
thirteen.
If I'm can't even, I give it up to the king.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Can't even.
Oh my
Man.
god. Oh, and Burger's about to start the fight. Burger's so close. Oh my
So the thing
god.
is here, right, is that if Can't Even comes back, his timer was, I think, at about a 58:48.
50,
Or sorry,
58-48.
57:48.
Oh yeah, he was
So
ahead.
I
He was
think,
ahead.
assuming Can't Even comes back and like, you know, finishes the run, then he's uh would still probably take first because it would still
What
be a
a
legal run.
unbelievable.
What an ending! I
That
mean, seriously, what an ending! Game
game
crashed.
crashed law. That is so true, Jaya. So true. That but
uh,
that was so
hey,
cringe. Snek in chat venting his frustrations. We do agree that was cringe.
yeah, and with
Unfortunate, and
Snek,
I was talking about right before how Finale 4 very chokeable, and the moment he didn't throw that first core and he had to place it in manually, that's kinda when all bets were off because you know when he's practicing Finale 4, he's hitting that throw and he knows where the bombs are in the cycle and the puts the cycle a little bit off, and he just got bad ending because of it, and it threw
yeah,
everything out of whack. One
and I
mistake
think,
like that on Finale 4 can really just end it,
yeah.
as Burger misses putting the core in.
Oh no. Well, you know what? I think Burger still is gonna get sub hour, and then
Which is
Can't
huge.
Even does now officially win the race with a 57:58 after recovering the
Boo.
crash.
Boo.
So Can't Even's gonna get those bragging rights. Uh, and something pretty insane about what this BPE sheet's gonna look like now is the only split that record has that is the best pace ever is Finale 4. Um,
Mhm.
So
That's a 16-star moment. That's the same kind of thing.
yeah,
Which,
just
God,
crazy.
we should records
And
getting
then
beaten within the next 48 hours.
100%. I think Sushi, because I think Sushi, he's gonna go
Unless
back and
unless
he's
this
gonna
tilts
stream.
Snek. Unless this tilts Snek so much that he takes a break or something like
No,
that.
I genuinely see this as Snek is tilted to the point where he's gonna do like 6 more runs today, and he's gonna bring that thing down to a 55-2.
Burger with
Uh,
the 59:48, still beating my PB despite the disaster class that he put on today. Unfortunate, but still obviously sub-hour.
we
I
need
mean,
more mouthful
objectively
game.
really bad for him, but better than everyone in chat.
Yeah, true.
Get owned. But
Like
yeah.
genuinely true.
Oh yeah.
Except for maybe Shizzle. Uh,
Um well, what's the agenda now? Do we bring him in? Do we go in there? What's going on?
I don't know.
Or
I don't know what
are
goes
we
on
just
here.
are we just shutting the ship down? Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Because that was we were talking before the race about, like, just what was the best race. That might have the best ending to a race.
Oh yeah.
Like, because 'cause there's been races, obviously, like, within half a second, just insanely close endings.
Mm.
This was a different kinda good. This was just all out
Yeah.
chaos. We were looking at record pace, best pace ever seen into Finale 4. Snek gets bad ending, flounders, can't even comes out of nowhere, about to win, crashes. Snek still beats Sushi. Burger 2 minutes behind, just nonsense.
Definitely.
But,
Oh, let's go, Burger. He's
that was
firing up
awesome.
Mel. Woo!
Oh, yes. Okay, Snek and
Alright, sounds
Sushi?
good.
Oh, you can't even? Cool, cool,
Okay,
cool.
his Burger, not gotcha.
What's good?
What's good?
Yo.
So,
Shoutouts to Mlug for coaching me through the SAR speedrun recover feature.
mm,
Yeah,
right,
shout out
because
to
you did
me.
crash.
Uh,
You did crash.
I
That's
think
fun.
that means you are obligated to give Mlug 25% of the price pool.
25%. Well,
Is that is
well,
that is
see,
that
if you
is that
wanna,
gonna pay for my GDQ
I
costs?
mean, here's the thing. I will advertise to the stream. If you donate to the Can't Even Twitch stream up until GDQ, those donations will pay for transportation to and from the event. And given that Mlug has the highest transportation fees, those donations may go to Mlug's transportation. So, yeah, July 1st. Wait, why are they saying 6:30 p.m. CDT? Isn't it like around 7?
I don't know. We already plugged it though.
It's a working schedule, GDQ. You
I
never
mean,
know.
yeah. July
Okay.
Some
1st,
runner,
that evening, is the Portal 2 TAS if you are somehow unaware.
some runner might get like a felony charge on them. Their run gets removed, and it'll be earlier. You never know, dude. You never know.
You
Yeah,
do never
you
know.
never know.
So, you 3 were in a call that whole race, right?
Yeah.
So, how as it went on, like, because Snek was on what? Best pace ever for, like, the last third, right?
Yeah, for
Yeah, I think
quite a while.
then he kind of, you were like, yeah, wait, this pace. And then I started
Yeah, because he
seeing the
he
chat.
he gained over record out of Underground, I think, and I don't think he ever let it go. I think he
Yeah.
Yeah.
maintained his lead the whole time. So in call, were you guys talking about that a little bit, or what was going on? Was it you guys just bantering about nothing the whole time?
We were just sort of like, oh, nice, cool.
That
There's
Yeah.
a
sounds
lot
about
going
right.
on.
Yeah,
That
it's
sounds
very
about
low
right.
It got
stress.
a little bit more quiet when Snek was like, "Oh my god, I'm -7 in chapter 8." We're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
I mean, I
makes
guess we'll
sense.
play the game.
Because it really was insane. You guys were all within 8 seconds of each other out a long fall, and then after that, it really was never close again until Finale 4.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Snek got, like, 20 seconds over you guys over the next, like, 4 maps,
Snek
and you
just
just
said,
never let
bye,
it go,
guys, I'm going to get world record.
basically, yeah.
And I'll be like,
I had a
okay.
really good late game. Yeah.
Oh my god. Those are cool splits.
Child.
Dude, the I got so tilted at ceiling catapult because I missed double dialogue
Yeah.
twice.
You
Yeah.
did do that. I remember that because you were ahead out into there, and then you were 3rd out of work.
Yeah.
Because
I
it
was
was
a few
really
seconds.
close for the first half, and then,
Yeah, first half was really close.
that's pretty sweet.
There was an
Cantivan was ahead, I think, and then he lost time on Jerry Skip, and I got a really good column blocker.
Yeah, no,
Or no, I don't think I was ever ahead. We were like
You
all
were
three
leading.
very close.
You led for a little while.
Yeah,
in
kind of.
chapter
Oh, I
three.
okay.
Evened
I
out.
might have been leading by like a second, but then I got third try chorus skip and fourth try GA skip. So column blocker just kind of
Mhm.
happened.
Yeah.
And then did you guys just have like mid chapter sixes? Because I don't know how Snek pulled ahead by literally 20 seconds. He gained like
Yeah,
at least 10 seconds over you guys.
mine was just mid,
Yeah,
and
same.
I also realized my chapter 6 routes are straight from 2015. So
Yeah. None of
Yeah.
you guys went for bomb fling super reportal. Made me sad.
Except for Burger the real one.
I just
Yeah.
gained throughout chapter 7 and 8. Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
basically I was at-
we were basically only watching you at that point because it kind of, especially after chapter 7, it turned from like a close race into kind of just like a one-man
into
show.
like
Yeah.
snack pov.
So I didn't see where you guys were losing time, but and then at some point, Sushi, I don't know, you ended up like 20 seconds behind Can even too. Did you have some
Yeah,
like,
I'd love to actually. I don't know if any of the others want to talk about this, but it's actually like I feel like it's really rare we see a lot of no resets in Portal 2. I feel like a lot of us are very conditioned that like we try to get good runs into core and then like into chapter 5, and then we play old aperture, and usually it's like a colossal time loss and it's just a reset from there.
Yeah.
So playing on the fly in the improv, and it's a lot of BS that happened. Just in this run, I'm obviously going to emphasize my mistakes more because I played the run. So please speak up for what criminal robbery you guys had. But I just straight up missed the container ride dialogue, which was really funny. I know Snek just got completely owned in ceiling catapult. I saw he missed it one time and then did it again and thought he got it and wasted like 5 seconds waiting there trying to get it again. We kind of all evened out pretty decently through chapters 4 and 5.
you took 5 tries at Bets Rider. I know that.
I did take 5 tries at Bets Rider, which I mean happens. I remember too. Obviously Snek got bad ending, losing almost a full minute,
Bro, that's so
going from world
tragic.
record to losing the race. Can't
That
even
is
crashing right before the
I've ever had.
moonshot.
I did crash.
I'll
yeah.
actually have to go back and watch the race because there was a moment in conversion intro. I think Snek and Can't even can vouch. I literally shrieked.
Like
I
a
missed
baby.
I had like it was probably like a Hiko CSGO moment where it was like shots 1 through 7 clear miss because I was trying to shoot the floor portal and it probably sparked twice and I missed 3 times and I just didn't know what to do. I also like didn't get flagged twice in laser catapult. I know Can't even miss test cube throw twice. I think
I saw that.
I
yeah.
did. But I mean, that's a
I didn't know any of this.
minor things, minor details.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, like, obviously, Snek just played one of the most insane chapters 6 through 8, and honestly 9 up until finale 4. That
Oh yeah, they're gonna have to update the
that's
best.
probably the benchmark of like what you want to do because you have to realize that Snek was on that pace, and you can save 30 seconds before chapter 5 if you play.
Yeah,
really,
no, straight
really
up.
good run.
Yeah.
What was it?
Well, I
it
was yeah.
35 or 3405 out of chapter or out of core. Like it was a 34. It wasn't a 33. I know that.
So a 56 is just like inevitably easily within reach.
Yeah.
of
Yes.
humans.
Which
Easily.
is sick.
Specifically Snek.
Speedrunner moment.
Hold on. What was my Yeah. Wow. Minus 22 long fall. If we paste it onto this end, that's that was
He's doing the
20 plus 8
pre-calculus.
long fall. So yeah, that's a 30-second difference. I could be 30 seconds further ahead.
Bro.
So
I
you
guess
were
also the
already
most,
on like what pace were you on into finale 4? Do you know? Like if you
Finale
just
4,
have
I
like
was
a
minus 7 or minus 9.
so you were on already mid 1x.
Barely. Yeah, no, definitely mid 1x.
And then 30 seconds on top of that. I can't even speak. That would be ridiculous. But that was sick. I mean, it had the
Great
best
race.
of
Oh,
it
that
had
was a
the
lot of
best
fun.
of all like what you want out of a race. It was really close for a while. And then when it stopped not being close, Snek was on record pace. So there was always something cool going on the entire time. It's pretty sweet.
We should all get on world record pace. That would make it.
That'd be
Mhm.
fun.
That would have been exciting.
And Burger got sub hour, so everyone got what they wanted.
True.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's actually a
good
good to point out. I feel like I can't speak for the other runners, but probably the most tilting thing would have been if any of us got owned by the clipboard in Wake Up, and thankfully none of
Bro.
that happened. We all
So
got
glad
it.
we all got
I
it.
was a bit
Y'all got out
worried
of
for
it.
that, but everybody
Yeah.
got it.
Well, because that's something you can't reset for. Like you lose 30
No.
seconds if you load a save.
So pretty
Does
good
that
race all
happen a
in all.
lot?
I'd
Not
say
really.
like maybe 10%, 5% of the time. At least for me. I know I'm personally bad at it compared to the other runners, but you can have a clipboard lineup that looks great and sometimes it'll just own you.
Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't work. It's pretty rare, thankfully.
I'd say yeah, probably about 1 in 10, maybe less.
Probably less.
Well,
But who knows?
good.
But strange things happens and
The
strange
source for
things
his
happen in
attention.
races.
Well, Burger40 has the biggest number, so he wins, right?
Yep.
All right,
Yes.
let's go. Let's go. Burger40 super fan. Love to
Okay.
see it.
Nah, Burger57 super fan.
Burger
Too.
50.
Yeah.
Well,
So Burger Tass.
that was awesome. That was sick. That was the most fun I've had commentating a race in the past week.
And now
But-
we're gonna raid.
Now we're gonna raid one of you three.
No, I gotta go.
No, I'm raiding Porter Runner because he's live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bye, chat.
And then, Sushi, are you gonna be streaming more attempts today? Or are you gonna give it?
I was
some-
gonna go
give it-
live for like 2.5 hours after this.
If you want us to
I was
stay live,
playing
we can
too.
raid you.
You know, it'll come back to me. Trust the process.
Okay, fine.
I was gonna
I'll
just
trust